College, 18 to 24. Racing starts now.
Dirty 100 points on the table.
That's right.
There has been a lot of points on the table.
A lot of points. Some guys leaving points on the table. The Moto Playground, Dirty 100. It's our college class. Kind of one of those gap classes they created to find a home for guys that, between a certain age and a certain skill set. It's
not
college.
quite master yet.
Nope, not masters. Not plus
You're not even halfway there, baby.
No, you got a long way to go.
Yes, college boy, and that will be the conclusion of the big bikes, and then we're going to go into some micro racing.
Yeah, the little ones, man. So you want to hang around for that one. Those of you that have checked out, I believe, our coverage on Prime and Roku and YouTube will come to a close here. Yeah, scan that QR code. If you like what you're seeing, the free version, we'll jump on and hit that QR code and follow us all the way throughout the week. We've got hours of racing every day.
Hours and hours as we welcome back Wes Kane and Kevin Kelly.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys for having us. And thanks to Flo again. Those guys, the owner, the COO, was up here, and he just off the rip said, I'm going to give away $63,000 in cash, not gift cards, not Kohl's gift cards, $63,000.
The only thing that bummed me out about that was finding out that it wasn't retroactive all the way back to the 80s.
Yeah.
You'd be a millionaire based on inflation. Like, good Lord, dude.
I mean, when you knock down 18 race wins in a row, you're going to the bank.
That's huge. And hats off to Flo, and I'm sure everyone is enjoying the coverage and enjoying the cash, enjoying the coverage.
Yeah. So $1,000 to the winner overall of each class, $500 to second, $250 to third. That's $1,750 per class.
And I think you did some math on the
$63,000.
Yeah, okay.
That was a big abacus. You were working really hard on that abacus, sliding those pegs over. Like, bing, bing, bing. Reset. All right, there's our AMA official. It's got that card up.
Thule?
It's going to go.
Thule has retired the apprentice. We had an apprentice for several motos here, but it's back to.
Nah, there's serious business out here. We got to have the, here we go.
College
gate down.
boy off and running.
All right, now the 39 had a good run this morning. Let's see how he fares to that inside gate.
Kyle Paleologos out of Auburn, Alabama. Good luck saying that name, Wes Kane. You're going to have to say it the whole race. The number 91.
Paleosis.
Not even close. Not even
love
close.
it. He's back.
He's back. Wes Kane. Just Wes likes to delete letters. If he doesn't feel comfortable with it, it's just Kyle P. Kyle P out front, right?
Here's Kyle P out front, the number 91 with a whole shot. Benjamin Moya, Blake Thomas, Corcoran, Pappas, Mason Pappas out there. Williams.
Yeah, that's the brother of Dane Pappas out there on the 35. So a pair of brothers out there doing some work.
They're out there doing it. They got them Kawasaki's going for Ryan Holiday, Mitch Payton.
Hey, look who's in 14th, boys. Huddy Lusk.
Hudson.
There we go.
Ezra's son, so a father-son duo out there. Not currently, but, of course, Ezra won earlier.
Devin Salo out there, the 87 ride. Been seeing him around a lot. Gavin Pettit.
As we're working out of Storyland, the one thing, like as I'm announcing, if there's a name I struggle with, I kind of just pause. But Wes Kane does not. He goes in.
He sends it.
Sends it in there.
Whatever we come up with is what we're coming up with.
You know what I learned? I learned.
Make it till you make it.
Not only that, you got a full send, and you got to get in where you fit in.
Consonants don't count, Wes Kane. You put 3 or 4 of them together, it'll lock him up.
I mean, I finally got it. Zach Herron. It's been Zach Efron for like 15 years already.
Hey, man, they are jumping into the number 2 spot. Did you see that? Blake Thomas hucking it on the Honda.
Yeah.
He is going after our leader.
Keep it on, Riley Bussey.
The pass is made, boys.
Really?
New leader, Honda rider out front, Blake Thomas.
In the triangle.
Does it right through this, flies past him, and here he goes.
Okay.
On the number 83, Blake Thomas, leading some college class here.
Keep an eye out.
Fully accredited course here.
I like what I'm seeing right there with Mason Pappas. Well, that could just be a miscue. There is...
Kevin, you're sending your kids to college here in a couple of weeks, aren't you?
I have 2 going to college.
Right?
Yeah.
Not this kind of college.
Not this
is
kind
School of Hard Knocks right here.
This is Hard Knocks.
Wes Kane knows all about that. These guys are checking out. It's Thomas and Paleologos and Benjamin Moya, the rest of the gang right behind them. And there's the 40 of Riley Bussey, he's coming. Is how you pronounce it? And I'm being sincere.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Yeah, not Gary Busey. Gary
Bussey.
It's Riley Bussey. Every time he puts something on social media, I always go, "Are you pro?" ? I saw Joey Sabachi doing it to his guys, the guys that are pro, and he's like, "Are you pro?" So I always hit him up with that. Hey, are you pro yet? He's like,
Not yet. We're going 20 minutes with our college 18 to 24 class. Now, can A-Riders ride in this as well? I see the white number plate, so I have to think maybe it's...
Bussy is an A-Rider, so is David Salo. So, yeah, you got to be able to get in there.
So if this is that class for the guy that's 18 to 24. He's not 25, so he doesn't have he can't ride plus 25. Right. Has one bike. He can ride 18 to 24. He could ride the 450B as well, or 450A.
Whoa!
No, he did not save that. That was a helicopter crash right there. He flew right out the back window of that El Camino. Man,
win this class, you get a university.
It looks like we're watching Benjamin Moya slide back in the standings. So I believe that's going to be the 39 down on that triple coming out of Storyland. He and another rider came together, and not a great get off for Benjamin Moya as he is continuing to slide back. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, it looked like the shoulder took the brunt of that impact. We were following along the 45, Randonella, the number 45, Travis Randonella. He's on the inside here on the Kawasaki red boots, man. You guys, I'm a big fan of red boots and red gloves.
Blake Thomas out front. There's Paleologus.
Not even close. You're getting there.
Say it one more time.
Paleologos.
Paleologos.
There you go.
All right. Paleologos in a number 2 ride. Riley Bussey in 3rd.
We'll revert back somewhere around Moto 2.
He'll mess that up. But, yeah, little remedial reading for Wes here in college class.
Hey, I'm going to get a scholarship at the University of Waverly with a 4.8. I get a 2-year scholarship.
4.8, it's a weighted scale there.
Hey, I'm going to take liberal arts down there. It's a small university, 12 max.
Following along the 21, that's Devin Ruth, right behind Riley Bussey here in the 10 Commandments. Keep it in between the lines there, sir.
Yeah, Bussey, a guy who has been participating in some SMX Next combines. Yeah. So, wondering about the depth of and the quality and classification of these riders. We have guys that are competing in the combines.
The combines, SMX, they're coming back to Loretta's, either A class, B class, or
he beat Brock Glover.
No, I was his
you were his coach. Okay, sorry. I was like, wait a minute, he beat Brock Glover at Redbud. I'm missing something here.
I don't know if you know who took home the Coaches Cup championship, the trophy.
Would it be you?
Wow, well, thanks for asking.
Hey, there it is. Way to tee yourself up. We got about 15 more minutes to go here in the 18 to 24. We got Wes Kane and, of course, Kevin Windham, multi-time champion here at Loretta Lynn's.
Hall of Famer.
Has won a Supercross race here and there.
Won a couple outdoors here.
Yeah. Won 18 motos straight. That's the streak that blows my mind.
Now I have to get excited by coaching and having my riders win a trophy for me.
Living vicariously through them. There you go. It's still competing.
It's competitive, man. Us coaches, we go at each other pretty hard.
I like it.
We only get them for a day, and of course these guys, I would venture to guess that the majority of the top 10 have their own personal coaches.
So you get a different perspective, though, right?
But you do get a different perspective.
Hey, Kevin, take us through the SMX program. Like, what does that day look like for these young men? It's a different toe into pro racing.
It's a crazy day. And like I said, fundamentals and whatnot, they have that down and have their own riding coaches. But to navigate through a professional
scheduled
day is not easy, right? And so it's so funny that sometimes you'll hear fans that say, this rider's nice, this rider's not nice, or we don't like this guy. You get to meet him for 15 seconds in the middle of his office day, which may not be going like he hopes it to go. There's so many things, media opportunities and bike setup and conversations you have to have with the team and media and fans and all of the stuff. So it's a taxing day outside of what you do on the track, and I think that's the biggest thing for that. I mean, like I said, these guys are fundamentally sound. They're insanely good riders, but to navigate a race day, that's what makes things like this so special. There's a lot on the table to go for a title here at Loretta Lynn's, but you also get to go play in the creek. You're not going to find many pro guys, hey, we're just going to go kick it in the creek for a little while, go ride the scooter for a bit. It's like there's a lot of obligation in a day of professional motocross.
Yeah, not a lot of free time for sure. Every moment is accounted for. And you had one of these riders at Redbud, I believe, Devin Ruth, as we are watching him here on screen on the 21 Triumph, trying to get around Riley Bussey. And then he's got Kyle Wes. This battle's been going on for a lap. Sorry, I didn't.
Leo Ghost.
Good. Yeah, you had a little bit of a stroke in the middle of that thing.
Nope.
No.
Hey, Leo. Paleologos.
We need to stick with the action.
Paleogios.
We need to stick with the action.
Yeah, let's stay. There's some action right here. Watching Wes Kane's brain smoke. It's pretty entertaining. We got a pass, though. The 21 of Devin Ruth has gotten around the number 40 of Riley Bussey.
That pass took a lap.
It did. It took
an
Wes
entire
a lap to pronounce Kyle Paleologos. Going around.
Paleologos.
You're getting there, man. You keep trying, dude. We'll get you into SMX next. We'll get you up there. Good battle, though. Ruth fighting off Bussey as they go around the big billboards. And the billboards are cool. If you've never seen this race, that's the billboard section right before the mechanics area. And it is lined. Are you on the billboard? You used to be, right?
No, I'm on there. Thank you for asking that.
Yep.
I'm watching cheat notes get passed off. Thank you, Zach.
All right, one more time. Paleologos.
Look at you. That on track, Miss Andrea Lee was proud, dude. Paleologos. How about that? Man, Kevin, just tell me, that track is so rough and chewed up right now. We have not really addressed anything, have we? Like, if safety concerns, we will stop and fix something, but other than that, we let it get rough here.
And you should have it rough on a national caliber track, and it's going to be impossible to keep it smooth with the amount of riders and the amount of laps. We were doing the math on that earlier. So yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you asked for, and I'm not seeing like the faces are holding up. I'm not seeing anything that's like, that's inherently dangerous. Like they've done a great job with the track today. It's rough, it's brutal, as it should be on a national caliber event of this size and stature. So this is exactly what we would hope to see for at the end of day one of racing.
Here's our leader coming right past us here. The Honda rider has led it from the get-go. Blake Thomas made the pass on Paleologos, but he's only 2 seconds back. And look out, Devin Ruth has cleared Riley Bussey. We talked about that, and he is immediately on the hunt going after Paleologos.
Well, look, Paleologos and Ruth both with a 2:01 and a 2-minute flat, as well as Riley Bussey with a 2-minute flat. Blake Thomas last lap around turned a 2:03. He answered the call this lap, backed it up with a 2:01. Paleologos across with a 0.2, and Ruth now with a 2 flat. So
he is on the hunt, Wes. Kane, you like what you see here with the 21?
I'm watching him right there. There's the number 83, Blake Thomas out front. Kyle Paleologos out there in a number 2 ride. Paleologos.
Go back to the cheat sheet.
Paleologos.
There you go.
All right then.
Good job. Good job. Devin Ruth all over the 91 of Kyle P. Make it simple there for you. He immediately checked out from Riley Bussey, and he's got time to go after our leader. He's coming on the inside.
Here we go to the inside. Is it going to work out? They're going to be, wow, look at that crossover.
There they go. They're in the 10 Commandments right now. We're watching. And
he's going to triple out. He's going to have control of the inside. Can he get there?
Shut that door right there. Both of them now.
There it goes.
Just like that. Like if you're watching at home and you just saw him shave a half a second by just where he was on the racetrack, you got to take. Those are things you can pick up watching this broadcast and listening to Kevin Windham break it down for you. It's like having him as your own coach.
It's like having Tony Romo in the booth.
It is. Just like it. 9 minutes, less than 9 minutes to go here for Blake Thomas on the Honda, the 83, as they are in Storyland. He's only about 4 seconds in front of Devin Ruth.
Down to 3-3 as they just checked into another segment, segment 3. So as they transition from segment 2 to segment 3, the gap updated. It is down to 3.3, and that is getting dangerous.
I think it's less than that. They're going to come right towards us. Here comes Blake on the 83 Honda, going to fly right past us, give us a salute. Devin Ruth pops into view, and he can see him now. That's when you can really start marking your rider, Kevin. Is that when you get a little more excited about catching the guy in front of you? We can see him.
Yeah, Devin Ruth has everything to be excited about right now as he tripled into the Thor Sand Sweeper section. It was Thomas going 2-1. Choking it down to the inside, but that was not, I don't think, the fast line at this point, as we have Blake Thomas with a 2:02 and Devin Ruth with a 2-minute flat sitting on a 2.5 second gap. Boys, the battle is on for Moto 1 win in college, 18 to 24.
The push coming from the 21 who's worked his way through the field. He's passed 6 riders to find himself in the number 2 spot. You're watching him there on the 21 Triumph. What a ride for Devin Ruth. Love your candy bars. There's the 40, and that is Riley Bussey.
Riley Bussey actually going back a spot there as Nettleton overtakes him, but Bussey's not giving up on that position just yet. To the inside is Riley Bussey. Those lines kind of converge here. Bussey had to check up for just a second. Didn't want to run into the rear end of Nettleton.
On the far right-hand side of the track there, that was an interesting line. That is such a rough racetrack. Good Lord.
I'm just telling you, when it looks rough from up here and on the screen, it's brutal.
It's late in the day. It's 5 o'clock. We've been racing since, what, 7:30, nonstop. No breaks, really, to speak of. We'll put some water down here and there, but this thing just, we put bikes on track all day long here. This is day one of the 45th running of the Monster Energy AMA Amateur National Motocross Championships.
All right, look at that lead gap right now, 0.7 of a second, so the battle is on.
And there are your current fast lap times from that particular lap. Blake Thomas with that 2:02, Ruth with a 2-minute flat. That's what has pushed him up
by the tower. They're going to be side by side as they fly by.
He goes for it. He got posterized. He flew right past him, Kevin.
That was the triple I was talking about one lap prior where our leader, Thomas, just was not jumping. Oh, and now Thomas down.
Baseball slide over there for our leader.
I don't even think he lost a spot.
So he gets right back up on there. Get back on the track. There you go.
Yeah, you got to gather it back up here. You're still in this championship hunt.
Got 83.
Kevin, do you talk to your riders about that kind of stuff when there's some crazy thing that happens on the racetrack and you have to just, all right, don't throw the whole thing away?
Yeah, I mean, look, and we saw that in the one of the races earlier. It was I believe it was a 125 class where a guy got back on with aggression, and you can tell when they hit the ground that are they thinking about we still have a chance to get this championship or the championship's gone, just by the way they pick up the bike and get back to action. That was actually a really good calm rebound for Blake Thomas. And again, to finish second in this moto is going to be huge. He's got Paleologos, Ivan Nettleton's still killing it, running a 2:01. But if Thomas slides back a couple more positions, we've worked the math several times, it becomes out of your control at that point. So it was a good rebound, but there's so much, you worry about making time in all the smallest areas, but a crash is probably going to happen throughout the week. You're going to have some sort of tip over, something happen. That is the ultimate, the most time that can be made up, like getting up in just a second or less, getting back into the action versus, pulling a tear off, regaining yourself, picking your bike up backwards, all those kinds of things. That fall could take 10, 11 seconds if you don't get back in the action quickly.
And you get excited, the bike's not in gear, it won't start. You got to just go through your process.
Put you half a lap down before you know it.
Sure. Devin Ruth has been calculated in his move and march to the front of the field. Didn't push any of the passes, didn't take any wild chances. Send it right past us there, Wes Kane.
About 4 minutes ago, you got Ruth, KP out there, Nettleton, Thomas, Bussey, Camden. Austin Camden now coming from way outside the top 10. The 99 machine was probably in about 15th or 16th on the first lap. So tip of the hat to him for rolling that thing in there. I did see Devin Salo in about 8th or 9th, but now back in 9th. There he goes.
As we watch Ruth pick up the 2-lap board, Nettleton, as they went by the tower, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, is in that situation where he is now able to see Paleologos. We'll see if he does anything with it. That last time he was slightly slower than Kyle Paleologos.
Slower, but still able to catch him. Again, I don't know how that works, but it does because he's 2 seconds back.
2.8 back. But he can see him now. He's locked in. He's got only 2 laps left to get her done here in the opening moto of college 18 to 24, but he's in sight.
And if you're Devin Ruth now, the challenge is stay focused. Wow, no big mistakes. Wow, old school blitzing.
Yeah, I mean, that looked like Mike LaRocco. One year I was here, Mike LaRocco skimmed those things. The 10 Commandments.
He came up short on one of the triples, and once you case,
out of rhythm,
perfect time to all the way through.
That used to be the way to go through them. You'd roll that first one, just go wah through there, and that looked wild.
Mike.
Now, if you messed that up, you were done. You were rolling. You didn't do anything what they were doing.
You're rolling on the ground.
Hey, Kevin, I just looked over my shoulder, and Andrea Lee's here, and I don't know if she's here to promote On Track.
She is,
or if she just heard Wes
Kane mispronouncing Paleologos, and she wants to help.
She's got some
flashcards, pay, lead, logos. He's got some timetables, flashcards. We got it all. All right, so you got to keep it together if you're Devin Ruth. Don't make any big mistakes. Watch out for lap riders. That's the only way you're going to lose this thing now. You've got it out to 9 seconds.
2 minutes left. Cool, calm, and collected. You got to be slippery as an eels. You got to work your way through those back markers. You do not want to get caught up in that. That is going to not work out well for you. So Ruth out there. 3 sheets in the wind, smooth sailing ahead.
Ruth's controlling this deal here, but here in just a sec as the white flag comes out, hopefully we're going to give Ruth his credit on this final lap, but the Nettleton Paleo Logos battle is down to 1.6 seconds as the white flag flies for those riders as well.
Yeah. So they're going to be just behind in this shot here.
We're down to 1 second. Now,
Take the shot.
Nettleton and Paleo Logos down to 1 second with 1 lap remaining.
So your leader comes through the mechanics area one final time. And then that battle for the number 2 spot just behind Devin Ruth.
Kevin, is this where you flip that coin? Between second place and...
It's a coin flip for sure. You only have 1 lap to hang on, so both these riders know that the time is running out. You find an extra little bit of energy to try to get the job done, but
they're side by side.
Anybody can call it right now as they are side by side down the long short shoes. They head into the 10 Commandments. There's going to be a lapper to the inside here.
Inside. So
but this is not going to hold him up. Look at him. Takes it really tight. I think that's the pass there.
Yep, just about. Here we go. 91 to the outside.
Is it enough? Taking the long way around.
Not going to work on this one.
Not going to work as Nettleton now takes over the number 2 spot.
Passing 12 riders to get to second. Devin Ruth passed 7 riders en route to the number 1 spot. 16 passes put together by Christian Wallace to net him a 10th place ride right now. There's your boy Devin Salo. He's picked up 4 spots up to the number 9 spot.
Riley Bussey in there. Stockstill.
Yeah, Stockstill in our 8th place position. Clayton Stockstill.
I think he came through in the C class a couple years ago.
Stockstill, I believe he did.
Yeah.
There's that Monster Energy live drone shot. There's Devin Ruth. He's coming down Main Street.
Monster Mike's over there, got those goggles on, flying that thing around, passing off the Monster Dick. Then they give it the
Charge his battery. All right, one more turn for the number 21 of Devin Ruth, who climbed through this field and will grab a college 18-24 Moto win here, folks. There is your winner, Moto 1 in the books. It is Devin Ruth.
I mean, there's a lot of guys that's won that class. Hunter Yoder won it. Van Martin won it. Those guys went on to ride some Supercross. I mean, there's Yoder. Yoder's a top 5 guys. One
of the Alessis has won that as well, I believe, back in the day.
It doesn't mean that there's any, you can definitely get on after it and have a career for sure.
Looking for the rest of the field, and Nettleton will handle second, Paleologos third, Riley Bussey fourth, Blake Thomas, our race leader, led it for about 7 minutes. He'll finish up 5th. And that is your Rocky Mountain ATV MC top 10. You can see them right there on screen. Hey, riders behind us still hucking this big double late in the moto. Last lap, you just see a guy flash past every now and again. Hats off there to Austin Camden. He was well out of the top 15 and brought that thing into a top 10. Got some 50cc racing coming your way here to close out the day. Is that correct? That is correct. I got Micro 2 4 to 6 limited. We do have a lost dog, so if you've lost your dog, might want to pop into the office and... Oh, we got a big bike class, sorry. A male German short hair pointer. Small, black in stature. You know if you've lost your dog. Amsoil Hill rapid replay here as we break down the college 18-24. And what I'm seeing is a rough, beat-up track as these guys navigate through. I think that was the pass for the lead, as it is the number 21, Devin Ruth, in control at this point. He takes the checkers, cruises on over, credited with the win. Happy over there. Doesn't even look tired, man. He looks like he's ready for more. I'll go 10 more minutes. Sign him up. That's what you like to see, that kind of fitness, man, deep into a moto. Doesn't look very exhausted after that. That's what all that training all year long comes into play here. I mean, the way these sand sections are so beat up, you want to go to Croom down there in Brooksville and just hammer motos out. Hammer. Bear Dog told me when Tishner came back through here to ride that 30 plus, said that's all they did was just go hammer. 2 30-minute motos over at Croom. Nothing but sun. That beat sand area over there at Sweeper all day long. There is the man of the hour, Devin Ruth, as he makes his way over to the podium. He is ready for his interview. And who is that? Is that Jackie? Little Jackie Legs. Jackie Legs, take it away, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much, K-Dub. I am standing by with our gold medalist here in Moto 1 of the college division. Let's hear it for Devin Ruth. Devin, what a ride here in Moto number 1. Past something around 7 riders get up to that top spot. Take us through it.
Yeah, I had a good jump. The 450s got me in the long run. But I had to work to get back up to first, and it was good.
How's it feel to get a Moto win under your belt, have that gold medal around your neck?
Feels great. It's my first one ever, so it's definitely one to remember.
And congratulations. I know you didn't get here by yourself. Who would you like to thank?
I want to thank my mom, my dad, Jan Primo, the whole PRC team, Rhino Power, VP, Pro Taper, Scotty working on the bikes really hard, D21 Filters, Alpine Stars, D21 Filters, One Industries, and Scott.
All right, everybody, let's hear it for your gold medalist, Devin Ruth. Good job, Devin. And now we will get our silver medalist up to the podium. Mason Netherton, come on up. Mason gonna be making his way up now. Mason, we'll get you right here up front. And here you go, a silver medal headed your way. Mason, what a moto, second place here in the college boy class. Take us through it.
Pulled 30-something, Chip, I don't remember. Got a bad start, just shot gaps and clicked off laps the whole moto.
Talking about passing riders, you passed somewhere around 12 riders in that one. Man, what did it take?
I don't know. Really, I have no idea. I just wanted to get up front.
Absolutely sending it. Who would you like to thank for helping get you up here on the Loretta Lynn's podium?
My mom, my dad, my girlfriend, Chris and Kylie, Corey and Nicole, Motorbikes Plus, 60, FXR, Factory Connection, Grant from Motorbikes Plus, Need for Speed Racing. I don't know who else, really. I'm new to this. And everyone else, thank you.
All right, everybody, let's hear it for your silver medalist, Mason Netherton. And now we will get our bronze medalist up to the stage. Our third place making his way up now. And here he is. We'll get you right up here up front. Mr. Kyle Paleologos. Hey, first question, did I get the name right?
Yeah, that was excellent. Like, nobody ever gets it, but you got it first try.
Hey, that's what I like to hear, man. I've been taking some notes. All right, well, great job out there. A third place for you. Take us through it.
Yeah, man, my Pirelli scoop tire, like they have a hard pack tire that's shaped in a scoop. It ripped out of that sawdust. I was long gone. Pretty much pulled whole shot, and then rode second place. First place made a mistake. I didn't want to take myself out trying to battle for the win, so just rode it in smooth. My goal was to get a medal, and I just did that so I can have fun the rest of the week.
Well, congratulations, Kyle. Who would you like to thank for helping you get up here?
Man, first off, I'd like to thank my whole family, everyone who helps me behind the scenes. Y'all are great. I would never be able to do this if it weren't for y'all. Triangle Cycles, Monster Mountain, Shea Bentley, Kendall Mason, 110 Racing, 05 Motorsports, Bobby Blaze, Factory Connection, 110 Racing, Dirt Tricks Rockets, Pirelli, as I said, those tires are amazing. I can't recommend them enough, and everybody else behind the scenes who's helped me, thank you so much.
There it is. Let's hear it for your bronze medalist, Kyle Paleologos. That'll do it for our college boy class.